Hey up, it's Steve from the Old Yorkshire Geek. A bit of Stargate news. Lack of Stargate news, or should we say. This is from Gate World. There we go. As usual, links in the description. Don't forget, like and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Share the videos, drop a comment, hit the notification bell. I'm also on Rumble and Spotify and Anchor.fm. And Amazon Music Podcasts and Google Podcasts. And also follow me on my Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Links are in the description. But you'll also find links for my books that you can get on Amazon if you want to. Right, so here we go. Stargate is not on the just announced MGM Plus development slate. And a lovely logo for MGM Plus with the Stargate. Wouldn't they look good together? Another milestone in MGM's new chapter with Amazon passes with no sign of a Stargate project in development. Maybe they'll surprise us, but we'll see. Premium cable and streaming service MGM Plus, formerly Epix, just announced its current development slate, and so far there is no hint of a new Stargate project in the works there. This is one we have been watching since MGM, which owns the Stargate franchise, and its new owner Amazon, announced that MGM's subscription cable channel Epix would not be shut down, but instead rebranded and expanded. That takes effect next week, with the January 15th season premiere of Forest Whitaker's Godfather of Harlem. The network rolled out its lineup of new shows and development projects in conjunction with this week's Television Critics Association Winter Press Tour, including numerous panels on stage before the media at the TCA today. It's a new beginning for our service as we introduce MGM Plus, everything's called Plus, isn't it? And its distinctive brand promise to viewers on January 15th. MGM Plus head Michael Wright said MGM Plus will deliver on its iconic and beloved studio legacy with cinematic, sophisticated and transportive, whatever that says, storytelling that audiences love. We are growing our rich library of content comprised of original television series and blockbuster films that celebrate the MGM brand, but just not Stargate. MGM Plus offers both a premium linear cable channel and an on-demand digital subscription service. Video unavailable. I've seen that a lot today. Video unavailable. I think in my previous video. Is it a conspiracy? Yes, I think it is. Right. Current series includes A Spy Among Friends, the sci-fi horror series from true crime docuseries Merthyr Surf, the BBC war drama Rogue Heroes, Billy the Kid, renewed today for a second season, period drama Belgravia, War of the Worlds, and crime thriller Hotel Cocaine. I thought War of the Worlds were a Fox thing. I'm sure it's on Disney Plus in the UK. I'm sure it is. Unless it's a different one. The inaugural development slate for MGM Plus looks to be heavy on dramatised documentary series and period dramas, with a few sci-fi and horror genre shows also in the mix. Newly announced shows in development include The Emperor of Ocean Park, Hoodlum, based on a 1997 film from MGM. The post-apocalyptic Earth Abides from MGM Plus Studios, sci-fi drama Ark, which sounds a bit like sci-fi's new show, The Ark, though before the hopeful colonists board their ships, co-produced by MGM Plus Studios and Anonymous Content. Half-hour comedy American classic, starring Kevin Kline, and a range of docu-series including Hollywood Black, Hot Stuff, The Devil Within, and Wonderland Murders and the Secret History of Hollywood. Is that all one title, or is that two separate things? I don't know. MGM Plus has also just launched a new official Twitter account at MGM Plus. Of course, gone too far. Of course, MGM Plus is by no means the only place where MGM and Amazon could choose to send a new Stargate series, but it is one that made some sense, given the need to expand the relaunched service with new original content. Studio execs have stated their intention to draw upon MGM's library IP to help build MGM Plus. MGM's TV division is also still producing shows for other outlets, The Handmaid's Tale on Hulu, Vikings Valhalla and Wednesday on Netflix, and many others. Amazon's flagship Prime Video service also remains a real possibility for the future of Stargate, as does its ad-support AVOD service Freevee, and there's the Destiny from Stargate universe. Stargate's absence from the announced development slate at MGM Plus also does not mean that nothing is happening with the franchise behind the scenes. Other projects are doubtless at various stages of pitching and development at MGM Studios and Amazon Studios and are not yet ready for a public announcement because they haven't been given any official green light. I get the feeling it's like in 200, the SG1 episode 200, where Martin's there, pitching to the SG1 team his TV movie ideas for Wormhole Extreme, etc. That's what's happening at Amazon now. But this distinct lack of news around the Stargate franchise at the start of 2023 comes at a time when the streaming wars are clearly entering a new cool-down phase, marked by consolidations, HBO and Discovery, cancellations, Westworld, Night Sky, Warrior Nun, et al., and reversals on previously announced series renewals such as AMC Plus's... Is it AMC Plus? AMC Plus's sci-fi drama Moonhaven, and most recently the Netflix animated comedy Inside Job. Never heard of it. Netflix also announced last spring that it had lost subscribers for the first time in a decade. It's not surprising, is it? With more and more these streaming services cropping up, people can't afford all of them. As more and more studios entered the market with their own streaming services over the last 4 years, their common strategy was to spend big to try and rapidly grow a subscriber base, with major players like Netflix and Disney Plus now looking to cut costs as well as introducing ad-supported tiers. Industry analysts are anticipating a substantial reduction in new content spending over the next few years, or at least a slowing of the pace. Just make good films. And put your films, that's what people were drawn initially to, like Netflix. They wanted to watch good films, didn't they? At home. Ampere Research says that spending on scripted series for adults by US television networks and streaming services has fallen 40% since 2019. The total number of shows and movies released on streaming services peaked in 2021. Meanwhile, customers are weighing how many streamers they can afford to pay for month in and month out. Yeah, because you can't get them all, can you? It's like streaming is the new cable, isn't it? People were fed up with having to spend like 100 quid a month or $100 a month or whatever on all your cable channels, and so people cut the cable and went online, didn't they? And now it's getting just as bad because they got greedy. What impact all of this? Not the people, the companies. What impact all of this belt tightening might have on the Stargate franchise is one's guess, or anyone's guess even. But when fewer shows are getting the go-ahead, it may be easier for Amazon and MGM to kick the can down the road again. Stick with Gateworld for the latest developments. There you go. So yes, do that. There's Amazon. There's Stargate Atlantis and Amazon. In the UK, you can watch, I think, all the Stargate series. I think even including SG1 seasons 9 and 10, if you subscribe to the MGM app on Amazon Prime. But I'm not going to do it. I might do. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet. But you can do that. That's in the UK. I don't know about elsewhere. I know in America it's available in several places, isn't it? But over here it's just available on Amazon. Or you can buy it. You can buy it on Amazon as well. But I don't know if the quality is good. Previously, when I subscribed to MGM on the Amazon app, the quality, particularly of SG1, I think Atlantis and Universe were okay, but SG1, its quality varied. You get some episodes in widescreen that appeared not HD, but pretty good standard def, because you can have variations, can't you, in your standard definition. Some is like close to HD and some is like very pixely. But it was usually like okay. And then you get some that, look pretty good, and then you get some that were like in 4:3, and just randomly, it didn't seem to make any sense. You think, the early ones you think, they might be in 4:3 and not as good quality as the later ones, but it didn't work like that. Unless they've changed it, it's been a while. I might subscribe because I might be due. I might be, because I unsubscribed So if I subscribe again now, I might get like 7 days free or whatever. So I might do that just to check and see what the quality is like, see if it's improved. But I bet it ain't, because Amazon's, it's a bit hit and miss, isn't it? Is Amazon with its quality, with its QC. Right, we'll leave it there. So just thought I'd share that bit of Stargate news. By the way, if you want more Stargate news, check out SciTrek. Jay and Matt over at SciTrek. I've get some nice news, because Jay knows somebody inside MGM and Amazon and other places. And but to be honest, I've got the feeling that even his sources don't really know what's going on. That's not a criticism of them or Jay. I think it's just all a bit up in the air. So I don't think anybody knows what's happening at the moment. But we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, if they want a sci-fi, if Amazon wants a sci-fi, a prime, forgive the pun, prime sci-fi series, Stargate's the way to go, isn't it? I mean, like I said, Paramount's got its Star Trek, Disney's got Star Wars, Netflix just has got whatever, I don't know, it just makes things up, doesn't it? Oh, it's got its Rebel Moon coming, hasn't it? It's Zack Snyder thing. So Amazon should have Stargate, and they should push it. I mean, because they got rid of The Expanse, didn't they? Which were good, but it won't really. I think The Expanse is kind of a different audience to like Stargate and Star Wars, because it's a bit more realistic space, isn't it? Space adventure. Whereas Stargate is a bit more fun. So they should make it fun. Anyway, I'm waffling, so we'll leave it there. Right, I'm going to eat some curry now. So thanks for watching. Wherever you are in the universe, look after each other. And until next time, I'll see thee.